Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4927. Happy Wednesday evening and happy St. Patrick's Day to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 1 of our Dublin Celtic Tigers franchise and we are on the road against the Minnesota Vikings. The Dublin Celtic Tigers, as you can see, are now the Green Bay Packers. So we get to face off the Minnesota Vikings, Chicago Bears, and Detroit Lions twice in a season. So without further ado, we will see you guys at kickoff time, and I can't wait for our first regular season game.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Dublin Celtic Tigers.
Alright, now it is kickoff time here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, as we are ready to kick off and the Minnesota Vikings are ready to return. And they're ready to return, and they are going to get stopped down around the 32-yard line. And we see the Michigan State product, Kirk Cousins, stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. Got drafted in 2012 by the Washington Redskins. And now this will be a 1st and 10 here for the Vikings. Is now Kirk Cousins. He throws the football. He does get pressured, though, but it is an incomplete pass. So this is now going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 32 here in U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And now Kirk Cousins, he throws the football. He passes it to Kyle Rudolph. It's now 3rd and 5 now for the Vikings. And they only have 5 yards to go. So I'm supposedly thinking they're just going to do a pass play on 3rd and 5. So they throw the football to Kyle Rudolph. But the question is, does he make that first down? No, he does not. But it is 4th and inches here for the Vikings. And they have to punt away. And we got Antonio Brown, former Pittsburgh Steelers and Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver. He spent 8 seasons in Pittsburgh, and he does get stopped at the 24. This is now going to be a 1st and 10, and we see Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowl 54 MVP for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's ready to throw the football deep. So now Mahomes, I'm actually going to run it in with Mahomes on this first drive. So now Mahomes gets it in to the first down line, gain of 14 yards. So now this will be a 1st down and 10. We're going to use a strong pass play, and now we're going to use a PA boot X shot. So now this will be a 1st and 10 now for the Dublin Celtic Tigers. Is now Mahomes. He's ready to throw the football. He's going to pass it to Chris Godwin, who is also on our Orlando Wizards franchise. And Chris Godwin scores the first touchdown in Dublin Celtic Tigers history, 62 yards. And this will now be a 7-0 lead here for the Dublin Celtic Tigers here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Alright, now this is 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, and now Kirk Cousins and the Vikings are going to throw the football, and Kyle Rudolph gets a reception, and he is going to get stopped at the 45, so that is going to be a 1st down and 10 here for Minnesota. So now the Vikings are on offense, and supposedly I'm thinking that they're just going to do a passing play on 1st and 10. So now they're going to throw the football to, Kyle Rudolph again. No, CJ Ham. And this is now going to be a 2nd and 5 now from the 40 here in U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. So now they're going to run the football. Oh, wait, he's actually going to throw it this time. And the ball is out, and the Dublin Celtic Tigers claim it. Kenny Clark that time claimed that fumble. So now we're going to use the I form here. We're going to do a run play. Minnesota does get their first turnover of the game. So now Mahomes, he's going to hand the football off to the running back Frank Gore, who is in our Toronto Huskies, London Bulldogs, Orlando Wizards franchises, and he jumps it on in for the first time in this game. So now that is a 49-yard touchdown, and this will be his first touchdown in a Dublin Celtic Tigers uniform on the Keith Place PS4 927 franchises. So with that being said, we'll see you guys when we're in the second quarter. Alright, now the Dublin Celtic Tigers are taking this 14-0 lead here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And now, supposedly, they're just going to do a run play with the Florida State man, Dalvin Cook, and he does get a first down. No, wait, 2nd and 1. He only gained about 9 there. So now this will be a 2nd and 1 from the 43 here in Minneapolis. Is now they're going to throw the football, and that is going to be an INT. First interception, and it's on Darnell Savage. Alright, now this will be a 1st and 10, and we are going to do a passing play on 1st and 10. So now Minnesota gets their second turnover. First thrown INT of the game for Minnesota, as now we see Ben Roethlisberger in a Celtic Tigers uniform throws the football to Marvin Jones, a former Detroit Lions wide receiver, gets this into the end zone, and that is going to be a touchdown. That will be 43-yard touchdown, and the Celtic Tigers are leading this 21-0 here at US Bank Stadium. So this will be his first career touchdown for Ben Roethlisberger in a Celtic Tigers uniform. He is also in our Toronto Mounties and London Bulldogs franchises, in case if you were wondering. That's why I like using him as one of my quarterbacks. Alright, now this is 2nd and 5 from the 36 here in Minneapolis. Is now he throws the football to Kyle Rudolph, and he will get stopped at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10, now we're going to blitz on 3 and by using the 3-4 defense. And now Kirk Cousins, apparently he's going to hand the football off to Dalvin Cook, and he's going to get stopped at the 49. Alright, now 2nd and 7 from the 49-yard line here in Minnesota. So now Kirk Cousins throws the football, and that will be a first down for the Vikings. And now 1st and 10 from the 39. Supposedly they're going to do a passing play. That's going to be an incomplete pass. So 84 yards for Kirk Cousins, and he used only one INT. So he's had not a good performance so far. And now he's going to throw the football to Dalvin Cook, the running back. And now this will be a 3rd and 10 from the 39. We're going to use zone coverage here on 3rd and 10. If they don't make it a first down, they will have to punt it away. So now they're going to throw the football to Kyle Rudolph, and he is going to get stopped at the 37. So now this is our time to return the punt. So now, actually, they're going to do a field goal. So if they make this long field goal, they get 3 points. If they don't, it will be Dublin possession. So now Vikings kick it wide right, down at the 44-yard line, and Ben Roethlisberger steps on the field for the Dublin Celtic Tigers. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10. So Roethlisberger, he's ready to throw this football, and he is going to throw this to AJ Green, but that is going to be an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 now here for Dublin, as we still have possession of the football. And now I'm going to throw this to AJ Green. He runs it into the end zone. That will be a touchdown. We'll see you guys in the second half. Alright, now we're ready to return to kickoff. This is the beginning of the second half. We did get a 2-point conversion in this on the last drive. So now Antonio Brown and the Dublin Celtic Tigers are ready to return, and he will get stopped at the 29. And this will be a first down and 10. So now we're going to use a strong formation. And I am going to use Cam Newton, the former Carolina Panthers quarterback. And he is ready to throw the football for this Dublin Celtic Tigers team. So now Cam Newton, he's going to throw this to Marvin Jones. But that is going to be an incomplete pass. So now this is going to be a 2nd and 10 now here for Dublin. So now Dublin, they're going to throw the football. They're going to pass it to Marvin Jones. And he uses a juke move there. And Marvin Jones Jr., he will get this into the end zone. And that is going to be a touchdown for the Celtic Tigers. He gets his 50th career touchdown reception. And now this will be a 36-0 lead here for Dublin. All right, now this is 1st and 10 from the 31. Kirk Cousins, he is ready to throw the football, and he is going to pass this to, I think, Irv Smith Jr., and now this will be a 2nd and 6 from the 35-yard line. We're going to blitz here on the defense, and we are at the 35. So now Minnesota, they're going to throw the football. That's going to be an incomplete pass. So now this will lead into 3rd and 6 now for the Minneapolis Vikings. That's what if they were called, if it was based just on their city, by the way, the Minneapolis Vikings. And now they hand the football off. They pass the football to Dalvin Cook. And does he make a first down? No, he does not. But we will be ready to return a punt with Antonio Brown, the former star wide receiver for the amazing Pittsburgh Steelers team. Him and Ben Roethlisberger, and I think Le'Veon Bell was considered one of them too. They were known as the Killer Bees, so the 3 Bs, Ben, Bell, and Brown. So it's pretty interesting that I both added Antonio Brown and Ben Roethlisberger on my team, which is nice because they get to reunite. They still are classified as teammates, even from the days when they played in the 4-1-2. So now Ben Roethlisberger, 3 for 4, 125 yards, and 2 touchdowns in this game. So now this is going to be 1st and 10 from the 36 here in Minnesota. So now Ben Roethlisberger throws the football, and he passes it to Kittle. He does get a first down, a gain of 21 yards on that play whatsoever. And supposedly we're going to use the PAX curl, most likely. So we're going to use that pass play on 1st down and 10 from the 15. So now Ben Roethlisberger ready to throw the football. He passes it to AJ Green. He gets us into the end zone. That is going to be a touchdown for the Dublin Celtic Tigers. 2nd receiving touchdown of the season for AJ Green. And they now take this 42-0 lead. We're going to attempt a 2-point conversion here. And we will see you guys when we're on defense. So Ben Roethlisberger, he's going to hand the football off to Frank Gore, and he gets a 2-point conversion. Okay, now this is going to be 4th and 28 from the 10-yard line, and Antonio Brown is ready to return a punt here for the Dublin Celtic Tigers. So now AB, he's ready to return, and he's going to get stopped at the 17. So now this will be a 1st and 10. So now we're going to use a run play with Frank Gore, our running back. I like using him on our Orlando Wizards and London Bulldogs franchises. I think he's in our Toronto, both Huskies and Mounties franchises. All right, now 2nd and 2 from the 9-yard line, and now Frank Gore runs some football. He gets this into the end zone. That is a touchdown. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line as we are on offense. We got Cam Newton, former Carolina Panthers quarterback. He runs the football and he gains about 8 yards on that play. So now that we're going to be on 2nd and 2 from the 22-yard line. And now Cam Newton, He's ready to throw the football. He's going to pass it to Antonio Brown, but that is going to be an incomplete pass. And this will result in a 3rd down and 2 from the 22. So supposedly Newton throws this to Antonio Brown and he gets this into the end zone for a touchdown. And that will be his first receiving touchdown of the season. And we'll see you guys when we're on defense. And Fred Warner claims an awesome INT. It was a interception. It was a pass deflection. So now this will be a 1st and 10. And now Dublin has possession of the football again. So now Cam Newton, supposedly he's going to run the football and he only gains about 3 yards there on the play. And now this will be a 2nd and 7 from the 30, 53 seconds ago in this football game. And the Dublin Celtic Tigers will go 1-0 on the year. And I think Eric Wilson makes a sack on Cam Newton. And now we're at the 33-yard line as this is now 3rd and 10. So now Cam Newton, he's ready to throw the football. Incomplete pass. And we will see you guys at the end of the game. All right, now the Dublin Celtic Tigers go 1-0 on the regular season. That is really good for this Dublin team. I think their offense is 97 ranked overall. So that is really, really good. That's why I had to do a lot of rebuilding, adding many good players to this team, taking all the less than 70 overall players, putting them elsewhere. So that wraps it up. We'll see you at stats. All right, Ben Roethlisberger and Patrick Mahomes all had perfect pass ratings today. 3 touchdowns for Roethlisberger, 2 touchdowns for Newton, and 1 from Mahomes. So Kirk Cousins only threw 2 INTs, so now Frank Gore had 4 carries, 81 yards, and 2 touchdowns in this game. So let's take a look at all the receptions here. AJ Green, 2 receptions, 71 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Marvin Jones, 2 touchdowns, 135 yards. Antonio Brown with 1 touchdown, and Chris Godwin with a touchdown.